Still here talking to you from Bridgetown, Barbados. And one of the things that crossed my mind today is that do people really think you can remake that huge amount of money from traditional business? I mean, let's be serious, guys. I understand the economy thrives on the operation of hotels, the banking sector, the restaurant, and small shops, and the list goes on and on and on. But 40 years ago, we probably cannot imagine how the business arena would be now without the internet. Let's take a minute and think about it. You can shop on the internet. You can talk to family and friends on the internet. You can do almost anything on the internet. And what is so clear to us now, with a touch of a button, is an income generating activity. So why would we really want to be in a traditional business? Over the next couple of weeks, what I will actually do is focus on this topic. And one of the things I will bring to mind too are, the pros and cons of the traditional business versus what is actually happening now, especially with the evolution of the internet. And today, I'll just probably focus on capital. You're starting up a business, and the first thing you obviously need is money to start that business, or some sort of asset to start that business. And what that can be used for is capital, basically, which is a monetary contribution which will be used to actually develop the business. But guys, if it's one thing you must realize, capital is pretty hard to come by. Normally, these are funds that you probably would take from your savings. You might have some investors that can probably give you the money, or one of the most popular options is a bank loan. But when you look at these options, already you can see all of them are probably problematic. Let's be serious. Your savings, none of us obviously use your savings. With these tough economic climate, you really don't want to dissolve your savings. Yes, you obviously, if you believe in your business, I suggest you should be confident and invest that money, but at the same point, cash is always king. All right? But when you also think about investment from other persons, cash is very tight, and really and truly, there are not going to be a lot of persons who have that sort of stretch that they can really lend you money or invest in your company in order to see the end result. You can bring the perfect business plan, but anyone who understands economics and understands the whole climate know there's huge uncertainty in this market. Or let's not forget, guys, bank loans. Wow. Since 2007 to 2008, since the financial crisis, there has been a serious credit squeeze. And what I mean by credit squeeze, the banks are not lending out money that easy. All you're hearing now is security, security, security. But why in the first place would I want to come to you to borrow money if I have to bring security for a startup business? I ask myself that question. But it only shows the difficulty and how the banks actually assess your proposal, and the difficulty it would be for you to actually start a business. And don't be fooled. There are mature businesses that are obviously doing well, or were doing well prior to this economic crisis. But one of the things is that you must understand in business, they go through different cycles. And when you go through that cycle, you probably would need the support of your bank. But as you might discover, the banks are not lending money that easy. And for you to get working capital, or even capital to even do what we call capital expenditure to improve your business and be able to generate, say, more income, it's not that easy. So, I mean, capital plays a very, very important part of your business. And if you don't have that capital, there's no way your business probably will be going forward or probably will even be in existence. So, all I just want to say to you guys is that traditional businesses, you need probably a huge amount of capital or a sizable amount of capital, I may add. All depends on the business type. But if you're looking to grow in this economy and really look to generate profitability, generate those revenues, be able to support your family and pay staff, etc., you must be doing pretty well. And I say this, or I make this point to say, in a non-traditional business, for instance, as I mentioned, the internet marketing, etc., you don't need a huge amount of capital. I'm not saying for you guys to go into internet marketing, but what I'm pointing out is that you can use the same traditional business strategies in order to build your business. I mean, you have persons like Napoleon Hill, I mean, Think and Grow Rich, who obviously have shown you different ways to use or to strategize yourself in order to build your business and build you as an individual. And there are also other philosophers who have a very positive intake. But at the end of the day, guys, I can say all of this, but capital plays a very, very significant role. So why would I want to go in a traditional business if I could use minimal capital in a non-traditional business and generate substantial or even more income in my lifetime that I probably would never even see in a traditional business? So I pose this to you guys. I want you to think about it. Think about it seriously. Next thing I'm going to show you, or next time we meet, we will go on to working capital. That will be number 2 in the series. And I look forward to seeing you guys then. So, good luck for now.